man, what a roller coaster Friday here in the crypto markets. XRP continuing its upwards movement here. Bitcoin doing pretty well. Larry Fink coming out with a major statement. Coinbase feeling really excited. They're going to win their case versus the SEC. But we've got some issues with Phantom and multi-chain update. I'm going to break down exactly what's going on. If you appreciate this type of content, smash up the likes. Don't forget to subscribe. Guys, obviously yesterday, XRP, the judge ruled that the exchange listings were not deemed a security. A major move for the whole crypto space. If you haven't watched my video yesterday, as that news broke, make sure you get caught up there. It led to a big movement here in the crypto markets. Bitcoin sitting above 31,000 here, having a nice move, breaking above resistance, creating a higher high. This is a higher high, very good. Now we want to see, can we continue on to our next key level, 32,000, 32.5, and then onwards, up towards 37,000, up towards 45 on our cup and handle pattern. Now to add to that, we've had interesting update from Coinbase, who came out and said, I think we will win. Coinbase buoyed in case after SEC landmark Ripple XRP decision. Remember, if you are Coinbase right now, sitting there to defend what's going on, and the judges just ruled in favor of XRP, which is arguably one of the more centralized cryptos out there, right? What case are they going to have against Bitcoin? What case are they going to have against Ethereum and some of the other altcoins which they mentioned, which don't have a figurehead like XRP, which weren't as centralized as XRP? So this is huge for the crypto space, remember, with Binance, with Coinbase having to argue with the SEC, the SRC taking a huge blow on the Ripple case. This is positive here for the crypto space. And to add to this, you can see that the Coinbase price really started rocketing. So again, another good investment I was fortunate enough to make. Coinbase, since the IPO, I was just slowly dollar cost averaging in, right? Patience. And I kept saying this to everybody, patience. Be patient in crypto. Do not expect things to happen overnight. You got to ride the good with the good and the bad with the bad, and you got to have a long-term perspective. You cannot panic sell. So many people, including Cathie Wood, ARK, and major funds, panic sold Coinbase. I didn't sell. Kept DCAing on bad days. My vision was simple. Coinbase are going to be here to stay. They're not going anywhere. SEC can try to do whatever they want. They're the teacher's pet. They're doing everything by the book. And for that reason, I had to be in there. They're going to be, the Facebook of the crypto spaces, the biggest exchange in the US, in the regulated world, right? So that was my bet there when I started investing in Coinbase. Fear and greed sitting at 16, markets feeling quite nice and frothy. I mean, let's take a look at what Larry Fink had to say.
It's about the role of crypto. And as I said, I do believe a lot of crypto is going to be, it's an international asset. It has a differentiating value versus other asset classes, but more importantly, because it's so international, it's going to transcend any one currency and currency valuation. If you just look at the value of our dollar, how it depreciated the last two months, and how much it appreciated over the last 5 years, I mean, an international crypto product can really transcend that. And that's why we believe there's great opportunities, and that's why we're seeing more and more interest. And that interest is broad-based worldwide.
You have it, guys. This is huge. This is what we're seeing in the market right now. There is huge institutional FOMO going on right now. The stars are aligning. The fears around what the SEC and their overreach could be doing is starting to wane. And now you're starting to see people like Larry Fink, who were once saying that this is an index for money laundering, have turned on and understood that something is going on. And there was no coincidence that Larry Fink filed his Bitcoin spot ETF just recently here. He must have known that the SEC were going to be dealt a blow in the Ripple case, and therefore he felt confident that he could file now and get it approved. How is Gary Gensler going to stop a Bitcoin spot ETF right now? Given that XRP, something which is more centralized, has a key figurehead in terms of personnel to go after, was deemed a security listed on the exchange, right? He's got no chance. We should be expecting the ETF. We're starting to see the price action follow, and Bitcoin and the markets are starting to look positive. Look at this here on the altcoins. We are going to get into Phantom shortly. Solana up 8% today. Avalanche moving 9%. We're getting some crazy movements here in altcoins. Optimism up 8%, layer 2 scaling solution. And by the way, if you haven't watched my altcoin tier list breakdown video, make sure you go watch it. I'm going to link that up here. I go through a bunch of different altcoins and rank them based on if I think they can 10x, 20x, 1000x, if they're doomed by 2025. So make sure you go watch that video. I posted that yesterday. I've also got an important video coming out today on how to use ChatGPT and AI to build not just what everybody else is telling you, to build an actual bespoke day trading strategy. And it actually works, guys. Make sure you do not miss that video. It's an absolute banger, and it'll be posted tonight. So Solana moving, H-bar moving, a lot of coins here, Arbitra moving to the upside, Pepe even moving, a bit of meme action going on, Aave up 9%, Synthetics absolutely exploding today, up 45%. But there is one area which is facing some pain, and you guys know this is an area we've been talking about a lot, and it's Phantom. Phantom is struggling right now, down 2% here on the day, still sitting at 30%, right? If you look at the price action, there's no reason to panic on price action if we're just talking about the Phantom token, right? Yes, it did fall as low here when the news started to 25 cents, then it came all the way back up to 31, it's just retracing a little bit up to 29, but we did get an update on the multi-chain situation, so I do want to fill you in on what's happened. So Multi-Chain tweeted this long statement, which you guys can go ahead, basically to summarize. The CEO, Zhao Jun, was taken away by the Chinese police from his home back in May. Later, the team established contact with the family and learned that all of his computer, phone, hardware, wallets, and phrases were confiscated by the Chinese authorities. Due to the lack of information about the case, the team could only maintain project operations to the best of their abilities through the remaining access on some non-MPC servers. On May the 30th, in a responsible approach towards the community, the team released the news about his disappearance and informed the community. On June the 4th, his family successfully logged into the cloud server platform using the historical information. However, Zhao Jun's family only allowed multi-chain team engineers physical access to Router 2 and Router 5. During this period, his family and the lawyer were in communication with the police. The multi-chain protocol continued to operate as designed. But let's keep going down here, guys. On July the 13th, according to information provided by his family, the police took sisters into custody. Now Zhao Jun's sister is also out of contact. The status of assets she has preserved is uncertain. So the team believes it is necessary to inform the community about all the known circumstances. Due to the lack of alternative sources of information and corresponding operational funds, the team is forced to cease operations, guys. And that's the ultimate update we've got here. Multi-chain will be shutting down. It does not look like these funds will be recovered. And now we're starting to see this is having a ripple effect on Phantom related projects such as Geist Finance, one of the bigger DeFi plays on the Phantom network. After confirming from Multi-Chain that the funds will not be recovered, we are announcing that Geist will not reopen. Because Chainlink oracles are tracking the value of real USDT, they are not aware of the real value of multi-chain assets. So major blow, right? Major blow for the Phantom ecosystem, a big move backwards here. And this is something we have to accept, understand the difference of it, and see how that affects our investments. I will be doing my research. I will be keeping up to date on this. And one thing is for sure, I'm not happy with how this has been really communicated. I can't blame this completely on Phantom. We know this was a hack on the bridge. We know this was a bridge. The blame you can put on Phantom and the protocols is not having enough of a suitable plan B, plan C. Why is everything being funneled through multi-chain? Why was there not enough encouragement for the ecosystem and the protocols being built on Phantom to have backup plans, to use other bridges, to be diversified in the bridges that we use? Why is it that the whole Phantom ecosystem seems, focused on this multi-chain bridge? That's such a key failure point, and that is something that, the Phantom Foundation and the team and the protocols building like Geist Finance will have to take a hard look in the mirror at, because they've got to take responsibility for that too. If you're setting up a business model saying, oh, look, we're relying on multi-chain completely being okay all the time, then that's your mistake, right? You cannot do that. Just like a business cannot rely on all their money sitting in one bank account. You've got to diversify your bank account. If you're $100 million business and you've got all your money, all your free cash flow sat in one bank account, which is a regional bank, and the regional bank collapses, you're out of business, right? Silicon Valley Bank, Silvergate Bank, any of those banks, you're out of business. So there's a hard look in the mirror needed for a lot of these protocols, the Phantom Foundation and what's going on. Of course, we don't know how nefarious this is. Was the money stolen? Was it hacked? We don't know. All we know is it doesn't look like it's going to get recovered, and now we're going to have to pick up the pieces of where we are left off. For now, the price is remaining resilient, but let's see how long this can last. Hopefully you guys enjoy this update. If you appreciate this type of content, smash up the likes. Don't forget to subscribe. It's an exciting time for crypto. Outside of Phantom, it's an exciting time for crypto. Everything's moving nicely. Bitcoin's moving in the right direction, getting set for its next big move. Institutional adoption is coming. Hopefully we're a step closer to getting our ETF. Institutional money will start to flow in, and things could be really setting themselves up for an explosive bull market. Let me know how you guys feeling about this market. You win some, you lose some, but hopefully your portfolios are looking a lot better than they were when Bitcoin was at 15,500 just a few months ago. Let me remind you of that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Smash on likes. Don't forget to subscribe. Watch my tier list video here, and I'll see you in the next one.